Aries, it's that time again for the full moon. Ready to see what's in store. Okay, what you need to hear from the universe this full moon. The Emperor. I'm actually hearing take charge, make plans, be patient, okay? If you don't have the right resources, if the timing isn't right, just pause. Use that intelligence, use that life's experience that you have at this point to take your time to get caught up, okay? The Emperor sort of has that I know better, type thing. And so apply that, okay? You're rising to the occasion, Aries, and so you're really stepping into a sort of zenith mode of power with this Emperor coming in, okay? So really embrace that and take ownership of it. What will this particular full moon bring into your awareness? The Chariot. Dang, Aries, look at you. Okay, scared of you. The Chariot, a lot of force, a lot of victory, a lot of balance. Move forward, okay? Like I said, apply your actions, apply your plans, take those steps, make those long-term goals, okay? Like if you're getting the downloads, roll with it, okay? Just roll with it and trust it more than anything. The Chariot calls us into that higher space where we can really put balance at play here in our physical steps, where we make our moves, our power moves. So a lot of power, okay, coming through, a lot of sacred masculine energy to take action with the Chariot, balancing, aligning with the sacred feminine, trusting your steps. It's like the stallion running. They don't think about the steps as they're going, full speed. They're just trusting and focusing on the destination while embodying the journey, okay? So what do you need to possibly revisit this full moon? Ace of Cups. That's the element where we're saying to take a minute and slow down, or at least pace yourself. Get a drink of water. Look at how beautiful and bold these cards are, Aries. I feel like you're really coming into the crest. Like I keep getting that word, zenith. I don't know how you're feeling about that. But Ace of Cups, bring it into the heart, bring it into the joy. Open up to those heart-healing connections, new friendships, reinfusions of love connection, of purity of heart, of unconditional love, compassion, that soul-to-soul communication coming through in all which ways. Aries, I feel like, again, when I refer to Aries, I think of that inner lamb often. I really feel that inner lamb has been ready and waiting for this energy of that heart sort of healing and soothing. And more than anything, it's like anywhere that you can get like a sense of refreshment, where your soul can just feel like, almost like jumping into a nice body of water, nice cool, body of water on a hot day. So, okay, advice for a smooth full moon. Ground, there it is, ground and take your time. So again, I'm loving that the Emperor is at the center here. I'm loving that we have even this Four of Pentacles, and I'll tell you why. The Four of Pentacles, we tend to look at it as sometimes like hoarding, but how I approach the Four of Pentacles often is it's really about just reassessing your foundations, your day-to-day structure, your day-to-day operations type thing. Even if where you're focusing, which is where you should always be focusing, right, is from the physical aspect of wellness, well-being, our own sort of circuit in how you wake up in the morning, get your day-to-day, even getting out and exercising. Movement is going to be really essential as well, okay, to help sort of balance all of that sort of hustle type, power energy that you're going to be feeling, okay, because it's really opening up. So again, take advantage of that time, all of the sort of motion and again that excitement and that power that's going to be coming to feed you, Aries. Go through and use that time to review, use that time to get into a new sort of normal mode, if that makes sense. Find your rhythm, find a consistency so you're not kind of like flying off and then burning out. All right. So, okay, last but not least, what type of downtime is your soul craving? Five of Cups. Okay. So you see what I said? Slow down. Okay, slow down. Remember, even though there's things that, okay, remember what we said or what you might need to revisit, areas where maybe you're feeling depleted, okay, areas where you're going to have to remember to take it easy. Okay, don't burn out is the big message that I'm getting for you, Aries. So, I know you're going to feel like this, but to preserve yourself and to conserve, remember, create a pace. I know it's very exciting when you get all of that exciting force. You just want to kind of poof like a rocket. But remember, you're also human in a human form, having a human experience, right? So the physical aspect ground. And with all that being said, darling, have a great full moon. Taurus, full moon time. Let's see what's in store. All right, Taurus, what you need to hear from the universe this full moon. 5 of Cups. Okay, slow down, take it easy. I'm almost hearing, because of just the cycle of things of what we've been going through, all right? Anywhere that, maybe you're feeling like you're ready to move on, but there's a little bit of trepidation. Don't hold back. Let yourself just, even if it feels awkward and weird, okay? Just say, usually I feel like I would torture myself about this or like need more time to mull this over, but I'm kind of feeling like I just don't care and I need to kind of just let go and just, oh, look at that. You know what I mean? Anywhere that you can sort of give yourself, I'm almost feeling like energies to coax yourself to move forward. Go ahead and embrace that, Taurus, okay? Because I feel like you're ready, to move on. I feel like, try to really make use of those vibes and those encouraging sort of nudges to get you out of any stagnation, okay? Big time. Okay, what will this full moon bring into your awareness? That being said, 9 of Wands. So having a little bit of that soul spirit review, a little bit of that sort of underbelly cleanup still taking place, Taurus. But like I said, okay, with this aspect of moving forward, I want you to trust yourself. When you think back, right? Like, for example, old flames trying to come in, old friends trying to come in, old opportunities trying to come in, all right? Look back at your track record. Look back at what you've actually gone through, the challenges, the lessons, all the good stuff, all the not so great stuff. And remember, we're opening up into new cycles. And so with that being said comes new choices, new decisions, new ways of being. That means taking steps toward not exactly a brand new you. I don't want to freak you out, but I mean, if that makes you feel better, go on. You know what I mean? So part of it again is when you're looking at that staircase, looking at those opportunities, you know what I mean, and those connections, wanting to reconnect, you just kind of say, think I'm a little bit worn out, gonna move this way instead of that way, right? I'm gonna just take the easier route rather than try to put myself through more strain than I need right now. Okay, what you might need to revisit this full moon. The Magician, what did I say? Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Okay, and Taurus, for you, fixed earth sign, trust your vibes. Okay, but in order to trust your vibes, you really got to take that time to go inward and honor that magician, that inner alchemist who has the mastery of the mind, the body, the spirit, and the soul. Okay, the emotions. And so remember what I said, anything trying to reach out at you at this time to entice you to kind of like do this, do that, you know what I mean? Do your thing. Go into that Taurus mode of just, I'm going to be in my bull spot, so you just go do you. I'm going to do me. Okay? So more than anything, I'm hearing take back control of your power, and or it's not even, take it back, but get ready to level, step into those next levels. There's no rush because for you, of course, this is honoring everything in your own time, place, and order. And regardless, I'm not seeing rushing energies anyway. Okay? All right, advice for a smooth full moon. 3 of Wands. I love it. So remember what I said. Where are we going to put our focus? On the stuff that you already sort of strained yourself through and struggled through. You already kind of know what you're dealing with. Just looking at it. You know what I mean? Or, ooh, look at that. What did I say? That beautiful third eye window to your highest, greatest good. Call it in. Okay, so advice for a smooth full moon. Okay, focus on not about just the positive, but those areas in life that are inspiring you, motivating you, encouraging you to go out and take action. okay, in whatever which way. And so if the water aspect, the emotions are feeling a little bit saturated, warm up, you know, heat up, get yourself dried off by the fire, you know, and say, okay, man, I'm a little bit like soaked here, kind of need to like get myself resituated so that you can focus again on the road ahead, okay? And so last but not least, what type of break, or excuse me, downtime is your soul going to be craving? Daughter of Pentacles. Yep, see, there we go. Go with the flow, okay? Not exactly brand new beginnings, but sort of new starts coming through so you can sort of get a new footing, okay? So again, finding things at your own pace, but leaving and walking away from the heaviness, the burdens, the stuff that just, you know what, it doesn't serve you to keep mulling over it, trying to deal with it, trying to figure it out, trying to make peace with it. It's done. It's time. You can open up to that fresh new dawn, new day, the light that's coming in through the window. Just as though, you know, when you go to bed, it's like, oh man, you know, this really sucks. Well, tomorrow's a brand new day. You wake up and the sun shines in and the fresh new air is like, oh, almost like a new person. So, you know, in that sense, sort of be gentle with yourself, go slow. Take your time to sort of embrace that fawn energy of just playfulness, ease, innocence, light-heartedness, and kind of keeping to yourself, you know, being mindful. It's like, not really trying to get too involved with other people's stuff right now. I'm going to just do my own thing, all right? And have a great full moon. Okay, Taurus? Gemini, time to take a look at the full moon. See what it has in store. Guess that's it. Almost. Having a little bit of an active time, Gemini. I was like, I thought we were done shuffling. All right. What you need to hear from the universe this full moon, Gemini. 8 of Cups. You know, when that happened with the deck, I heard break away. And then here we go, 8 of Cups. So with the 8 of Cups, Gemini, where the emotional stuff, where you just can't, you know, keep going over the same stuff, the same arguments, the same conversations, the same thoughts, the same feelings, the same memory. It's kind of, you know what I mean? That tape is sort of wearing itself out. And so, you know, with all that being said, Gemini, it's okay. You know, I almost feel like where others are just not willing or ready to let go of that, I don't know what it is, that nagging feeling, you know what I mean? If there are people that are wanting to engage this kind of energy, not wanting to move on, for example, not wanting to forgive, not wanting to just focus on, you know, acceptance of what is and moving forward. If that's you, Gemini, then let that be a little bit of an encouragement that it's time to let go. It's time, you know, you really have done your best, okay? You've given it all that you've got. It's time to let go. If there are others who are kind of probing at you to stay in the conversation, but you're kind of not really feeling it, take this as your affirmation, your validation. You have permission and actually telling you to move on. You know what I mean? In that case, because there's no reason that you or anyone else should really torture yourself over stuff that really can't be changed or made different. You know what I mean? It's like when the past is over and done with, it's kind of over and done with. And as much as we might have regrets and sadness and sorrow about it, all we can focus on are those healing steps forward. We're not trying to ignore it and run away from the pain. We want to be progressive and take those steps that are going to be healing, right? So with that being said, what will this full moon bring into your awareness? 2 of Wands. Okay, so as I was saying, focusing on that kind of quote unquote bright future, okay? Opening up to the vision ahead, opening up to those energies that are already sort of calling you, because I could feel it, Gemini. There's energies and things calling you to focus on your future again, focus on your joys, your passions, focus on what's motivating and inspiring you. Okay, so get yourself back on track and it'll help shift you out of that mode and kind of give you a perspective, a better perspective, okay? What you might need to revisit this full moon. Ace of Wands, see, there's that fire, okay? Gemini, you're air. too much water, especially if it's stagnated, you're going to start to feel like you're getting kind of funky, that you yourself are getting stagnated. And so that's why the fire coming in to sort of move that air, burn off, okay, the stagnation. So the Ace of Wands, that creative vision, whether it's music, something that's going to get you moving, okay? So what you might need to revisit, passions. What are you passionate about, okay? Advice for a smooth full moon. Two of Swords. So what did I say about that air aspect? And look at that for you, Gemini, just on hold. I'm just kidding. But anyway, you know, okay. So, sorry. I was going on so many different roles here, and then I went with that Two of Swords. So I guess that's for you, Gemini, okay? Go with the flow, follow the passions. Now, don't hurt yourself or anybody else. You might be feeling really excited when you're kind of locking into that fire, you know, out of all that heaviness. And so again, advice for a smooth one, you don't need to add any more air to it. Don't think about it, just play. Okay, just open up, even if it's just to nature. I'm not telling you like to literally, you know, go cuckoo crazy out there, but let yourself just burn off some of that steam and whatnot. Put your mind at ease, let yourself be still, let the elements sort of reveal what's going to be coming next while you kind of just keep yourself entertained, okay? So what type of vacation is your soul craving? Four of Cups, okay. So the vacation aspect with the Four of Cups is stepping away from anything, anyone that's going to cause you to, again, overthink, you know. And remember what I said about this Eight of Cups? I'm like, how do I feel like there's some nagging thing here? The Four of Cups is overthinking, overprocessing, being overwhelmed emotionally. The answer is right often underneath your nose, but we're just not ready to see it, to accept it, or, you know, to embrace it type thing. So again, what kind of vacation is your soul craving? Just stepping away. You know what I mean? Stepping away. Make it simple for yourself. It doesn't have to be too complicated, okay? Make your decisions during, you know, at this time, simple and easy. Anything, again, that's going to be too, like, just like, okay, I'm going to save that for another day. You know, you have time for it. That being said, have a great full moon, Gemini. Cancer, it is full moon time. Are you ready to see what's in store? Okay, what you might need to hear from the universe this full moon, Cancer. Mother of Cups, true to your nature. I almost get this sense that you may be feeling a little bit more like yourself again during this full moon, maybe for obvious reasons, you know, maybe, could it be? And so I love that I'm seeing this Mother of Cups for you, Cancer. That being said, trust yourself, trust your emotions, trust the pace of things, trust where you are and what you're doing, trust your vibes, okay? Trust that anything and anyone that's not kind of in your inner circle, your inner bubble, your core focus right now, just doesn't really need to be. You know, you've got a lot of love for everybody, but right now stay in this beautiful sort of flow that you're in while you're in it, Cancer, and just honestly, baby, just absorb, and make use of this feel-good energy, okay? What will this full moon bring into your awareness? Two of Swords, stillness. Letting your mind, I almost feel like putting your mind at ease by just, again, like I said, absorb. You know, be in your particular sort of zenith mode of that water energy, the flow, you know. And so where the mental body stuff is concerned, you don't need to really be bothered, you know. And so that's part of, again, what this full moon might be bringing to your awareness. Like, for example, conversations, topics, people, just blah, that you just don't care about and don't even like, whatever, you don't need it to be in your reality. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's more or less, I feel like what's going to be kind of addressed, those sensitivities where you're like, okay, no, just putting the brakes on things that are really just no for you, okay? What you'll need to revisit this full moon, Two of Wands. So your yeses, I love it. So less with more the thinking, the logic, okay? Trying to kind of make sense out of all the fine details and fine print and that sort of thing, and focusing more on the passion, focusing on the inspiration, focusing on that sort of future direction and the incoming steps, because it's all happening here and now. Like I said, that flow that's coming through Cancer, it's really going to be serving you in that creative, sort of psychic vision, creative, inspirational way, okay? All right. Advice for a smooth full moon. The Hermit. Remember what I was saying, like your bubble, keep to yourself, okay? Keep your focus on your own core vision, your own soul, spirit frequency. And remember, there's a lot of really distracting stuff going on right now, and honor it, okay? Honor again your vibe, trust your vibe. Even if it's like, I know Cancer, you're a beautiful soul, you're a wonderful person, you are a bright, positive person, okay? I know you're not a hater or an angry person, but that's the kind of mode. Again, it's, no, and so again, advice for a smooth full moon, put that shell on so you can protect that inner. Remember, you have a shell, Cancer. So whether that shell is your home, your loved ones, whatnot. Well, we don't really want to use our loved ones as shields, but you get what I'm trying to say. Find your sacred space, your safe zone before this season, okay, when things feel a little bit out of whack. So what type of vacation, that being said, is your soul craving? Stepping away, things that are too overwhelming. Stick with what's clear, what's true to you. Stay away from the just drama, the dynamics of just too much. I almost want to say like static and activity that has nothing to do with you. Almost like avoiding traffic jams, So in that case, I'm really getting to it's really about your inner world, your inner self, maybe your own little inner bubble. I just keep getting that, and just keeping the outside out. All right. And with all that being said, have a great full moon, Cancer. Leo, it is full moon time. Ready to see what's in store. Okay, got some things popping, a lot of things popping out right now, Leo. But look. There's some transformation coming through, but also a little bit of guidance to sort of slow down even after you kind of clear out from any of the burdens that might have been kind of going on in the underbelly, okay? You can sort of take this time to unwind and still kind of keep to your Leo ways by keeping to yourself, right? So, all right, here we go. All right, well, you might need to hear from the universe this full moon, Leo. 8 of Cups. Yeah, this is that time. You're probably in that mode as it is. You may have been working on this as it is. That sort of, not just the emotional cleanup, you know what I mean? But moving forward, really sort of putting your focus into those healing steps, not just the acceptance mode. And again, there might still be a few kind of shards of glass that you're dusting, clearing up, making sure that it's all nice and smooth again, Leo. But it's time, it's time to sort of let go, to move on, okay? And like I said, you've been doing your work, so it's okay. Just keep taking those little baby steps and then those hops, skips, and jumps forward, okay? Because it's time. All right, what will this full moon bring into your awareness? What do we say? The sun's gonna come out. It's like I said, I was feeling it for you, Leo, even with those cards that sort of popped out earlier, that essence of just healing, moving on, but even after that, still kind of having to take it slow. And so with this sun coming through in what this woman's going to bring into your awareness, a new day, a bright new day, new beginnings, not just that, but focusing on, I'm hearing even not just the present, but the future, and joy in the future, having joy in the future. And again, just new beginnings in all directions, okay? New starts. All right, what you might need to revisit this full moon. The Devil, okay? So, I'm hearing have fun. I'm just getting that play again, the sunshine, you know, moving on in the emotional sort of sense where the water has stagnated, like, you know, the well hath runneth dry, baby. There's nothing there but rocks. You know, and so here we go, time to move to beautiful greener fresh pastures and out of, you know, the black and white into the HD, forget the technicolor. And so that's again with the devil, going out and making use of this new energy, these new beginnings, okay, taking advantage of the, I'm almost getting you may feel, you know, some of that energy surge coming through and encouraging you, inspiring you to actually go out and take some physical action, okay, in your life in whatever which way. It might be a number of ways, but go ahead and look back, okay, where you maybe didn't have the energy previously, maybe where you were stuck, maybe where you just didn't have the ability. In this particular full moon, okay, things are going to be opening up and shifting for you to really put to use those plans that you wanted to kind of put into use. You're going to get to do that in after this full moon cycle, okay, it opens up. All right, advice for a smooth full moon. Daughter of Pentacles, going with the flow, okay, allowing things to fall into place. So there's that play energy again with the fawn, going out and play. Not really thinking twice about having to worry about watching your back so much. I don't know why I'm saying that, Leo. You know, I guess it's maybe these emotional disappointments and being ready to move on and experience some new things and not be so stressed out. And so, you know, again, advice for a smooth full moon with this Daughter of Pentacles in mind. Surround yourself with energies and situations, experiences that are going to be gentle for you, soothing, calming, relaxing even, you know what I'm saying? And so while you're out there playing, like, you know, like I said, with the Leo stuff, going back to kind of like hiding out, doing your own independent little thing, find your own little secret spot, find your own little secret getaway to sort of absorb, unwind, be yourself, you know, maybe catch some rays and burn off some of that energy from the stagnation so you can get your engines just very slowly but surely and gently revved up again. And all right, so what kind of vacation is your soul craving this full moon? 9 of Cups. There's that wish card, the wishes and fulfillment. See, from the 8 of Cups to 9 of Cups, I'm loving this, these new beginnings, and from the disappointments and or just having to let go of even good times. You know, when it was a really good party's over. Or well, you know, maybe we'll have more parties, but it ain't gonna be the same party again, right? And so the 9 of Cups, all right, in terms of the vacation that our soul is craving, it's not even just having to jump right into all of these wishes and fulfillment type energies like happening instantly, but rather it's being in that place to start making wishes again. You know, maybe you didn't even, I guess that's what I was trying to say earlier on, where maybe you wanted to make wishes, wanted to make changes, wanted to see that there might be a new beginning, but just couldn't. This full moon cycle is going to be helping to open that up again so that you can feel like, oh, okay, the thing, you know, there actually is hope. I can make wishes. I can have dreams. I can have new beginnings. All right, so sweet Leo, take it easy and have a beautiful and blessed full moon, all right? Virgo, sorry about that. It is full moon time. Let's see what's in store. Okay, Virgo. What do you need to hear from the universe this full moon? The world. Look at you. Okay, so there's a few things. You might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Maybe a lot of the energy is coming through. While they are quite positive, they may feel a bit massive and overwhelming. So you may feel a lot of things. All right. That being said, take it easy. bring it all in. Start to take this time actually to consider the bigger picture, okay? Getting centered in yourself. Now that you're in a mode to sort of get grounded and caught up a little bit with this world present, I'm seeing this opportunity for you to really get a nice sort of 360 degree not view, but a perspective, all right, of your bigger picture, because there's some new beginnings coming through for you, Virgo, okay? And this world is very positive and affirming of that. So just stay steady and strong and hold true to who you are, and the fact that you do have a bright future, and there may be a few areas where that brightness is getting ready to kind of pop off soon, all right? So what will this full moon bring into your awareness? Father of Swords, getting focused, okay? It almost looks like an eye here with the world, and then we see the eyes, these intense eyes with the Father of Swords here. And so taking action, and taking yourself seriously, rather, you know, when I see the Father of Swords. So you see where I said, okay, things might feel a little bit overwhelming, but take this time to gain perspective. You're going to really have the ability to line up all of your thoughts. And I feel for you, Virgo, that it's just going to, like when you're in the brainstorming mode, you're waiting, you're hoping for things to just click into place so that you can, boom, start writing that book, start writing that novel, you know, whatever the case may be, start putting your plans into motion. That's what I'm getting with this Father of Swords, okay, about what's going to be brought into your awareness and things coming into perspective, getting lined up so that you can just start making things happen, putting your plan into attack. All right, well, you may need to revisit this full moon. 8 of Cups. Okay, so the emotional area might still be a little bit touchy, and or a space where you may be tempted to kind of go back to that broken glass. Just be aware right now, Virgo, you have a lot of strong energy working on your behalf to move your plans forward. But, you know, nobody's saying that you need to ignore your pain, okay, babe? Take that time to take those breathers, get centered. Okay, address those areas where you're needing to sort of, you know, mend some wounds or whatnot. Just, you know, there might be ongoing healing that's happening. There's a lot of intense stuff that we all have collectively been through. And so take that time to just breathe, take those moments of pause, do a little bit of self-check, check in, and then keep going, okay? Because I know you, Virgo, where you're going, you just go. Okay, so, all right, advice for a smooth full moon, the devil. What did I say? Go. So part of it too with the devil, I'm hearing, is also honoring play, okay? As much as you might be in that work mode, take that time to remember that moment of pause, to slow down, get caught up, let yourself burn off some steam where you need to, okay? And again, don't make it all about work and, how should I put this? You know, output. Make sure that you're minding your input as well, okay? Balance here so that you're not overdoing it and then, you know, burn out, okay? What kind of vacation is your soul craving this full moon? Daughter of Wands, yeah. So, as I was saying, you know, being a little bit playful, opening up. Okay, this regeneration comes through with the Daughter of Wands. So tapping into those senses. I almost feel like things that are a bit gentler to the senses because of the Daughter of Wands aspect of the fire element here, that childlike energy. And so those things that are going to just, I almost feel like, pay attention to your diet, to what you're eating, just minding your, because I'm getting drawn to the belly and just how, you know, just kind of like things that are going to be soothing and supportive to your digestive system. For some reason, I'm just getting that. And even if it's like aromatherapies or bringing around, I don't know why, but just being aware of your environment in terms of the more sensitive senses, like this, your sense of smell might be heightened, especially in touch and all that sort of thing. Your psychic senses may be very heightened as well. And so really take that time to you know, ground. Like I said, go and do your thing, burn off some of the energy as well, so you're not kind of overworking yourself. All right, and again, Take those moments of pause. You know, I know that with this devil, it does lend, the energy does lend itself to kind of busying. But again, this is advice for having a smooth full moon. So it's, I almost want to say, slow down and be mindful of, again, not overdoing it, overburdening yourself physically, okay, this full moon, as much as you might want to. And so all that being said, Virgo, have a great full moon and take care.